Welcome to Lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the last week of June 2019. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for your patience while I was away. We are back, resuming regular programming. To a regular schedule. We'll be doing weekly readings now instead of bi-weekly for each of the zodiac signs. And here we go. We start with an angel and the ancestors oracle card, and we'll follow up with the Tough Tarot. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. There you go, Scorpio. And we have Shield Maiden at the bottom of the deck. Make plans and focus. So here's your Heart Guardian card. That's the card that came out for you. It's the message of allow yourself to be loved, give love, but also be open to receiving love. Okay, the first card, swiftness, the Eight of Wands. I love that Eight of Wands with that beautiful rainbow. Okay, here we go. They're like literally coming out. The High Priestess and the Moon. Yes, water energy for you, Scorpio. You are in your element here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have interference with the Eight of Swords. So we have 2 8, infinity, all infinity symbol. We have number 18 with the Moon, and we have number 2 with the High Priestess here. And for whatever reason, all those even number card are calling and paying attention to the even numberness of it all. So for you, Scorpio, during this time, I feel like you feel in your element. You're really feeling your full power and you're embracing it. Not so much you're, okay, I won't say your full power. You are feeling that mystical aspect of yourself, which is your strength, okay? That mystical aspect of yourself, that water energy, that deep intuition that you have, Scorpio, about people, about the world around you and how to take advantage of it. And you are really embracing it. And you're embracing it to make things happen, okay? You're embracing it in every aspect of your world. You're learning to not just use it in how to decode people's intentions. You're really good at that already. You're learning, look at, we used to see the Eight of Wands with all the wands going to one direction, right? Almost kind of like hitting that target. Like this, I usually call it my blockage removal card. Nothing can block that path. The ones are flying over a body of water, over the desert. They are going. They're on your way. Message will be relayed. You know, travel will happen. But here we see the ones have formed a wheel, a sort of a wheel, right? With the different flags behind them, and the wheel is turning, and there are 2 planes of behind the wheel that are also turning with those wheels. So it's almost like the options here are limitless, depending on where this 2 plates behind, right, fall. One is a square, and the other one is more like an octagonal. No, I lied. It's octagonal side, 8 sides. But anyways, it's not so much of a. It's the same sides. I can remember how they call it. It's the same sides, but it's not. They're not perfectly parallel to each other, if you will. There's a name for this kind of like 4 sides shapes, but either way, this one is extending out of the square that's behind, creating this little triangle on each end. But look at the wheels. So are the wheels. The wheels are pointing to each one of those angles. The wheels are touching. So this wheel is touching both the forward plate and the one behind, and it's turning. And I see it as a wheel, and I see it on how, depending on where this stops, how the options change. That you're creating options to your world by embracing that mystical aspect, that inner knowing. And look there's like a rainbow. The rainbow has creating a curtain, like a, almost like a shade to protect that creation, that new thing that you're creating for yourself, right? That almost like security blanket, that new system you're creating out of your own mystical power after really harnessing your own mystic. She's behind what seems like a, it's not even a shield. It's like you can't really see her. She's behind something here. It's almost like a texture glass, right? You can't really see her. You see her, but you probably couldn't touch her. You can't really get to that priestess unless she wants you to get to her. You can't fully know her, her full power, her full mystic. Like in the regular tarot, we used to see her with that scroll, and the scroll, the book is closed, or the book that's closed, because she doesn't reveal everything she knows, right? She has the book of life. She has access to the book of life, but she knows how to guard her secret. She knows how to protect her mystic, okay? And that is what you're doing here, Scorpio. Yes, you're taking advantage of it all. You're creating this new you almost like your own fate, if you will, because when we see the wheel, we think of the wheel of fortune, which is like destiny, right? What's supposed to happen, the wheel of time of the universe. But here you're creating your own with a minor arcana, with the ones, with passionate ones energy, fire energy, that you're creating this your own destiny here, because you now understand how to take advantage of your own mystical power, and you know how to keep a lid on it too. How to keep it, it's not so much you're trying to keep it a secret, but you understand that it's sacred. There are certain things that cannot just be littered out and just handed over to any person who can fully appreciate it, who can fully guard it and protect it and value it, okay? And here we have the moon energy. And it's such an interesting moon card, because it's almost like you're like, where's the moon? In most moon cards, the moon is so very prominent, but in this moon card here, you have to really look deeply, because that globe here, yes, could be the moon, but look at that blue here. It looks like almost it could be the earth, right? It's so interesting with the two towers here forming. Like there's two people in each one of those towers, but they're not people, right? They're like those Greek gods, those Greek like those people we used to see with the Greek mythology. I can't remember the name of it, with the animal head and the human body. There's a name specifically for that. And here this again, could be the moon, but look, it looks like it's an eye. It looks like you're looking at like a part of the eyes, like almost like if you're looking at a physiology book and they were to break down the different parts of the eye, and that's what you will see. And here, the vibration of the world, the vibration of the water, the vibration it's like the monitor you see in the hospital, controlling the heart rhythm, controlling the frequency of your breathing. That's what I get here. So it's like really, Scorpio, you have tapped into something here, and it's something that goes deep into your ancestry, seeing that Egyptian depiction here of that moon card, and you don't even really see the moon. The it's almost like it's so deep. That moon is buried within, right? It's so deep. It's being leaked down below. It's coming from way above, but you can't even see, like even the moon, we can't even see here in that moon card. That's how deep it is. We see the high priestess, but we know we can't really touch it. It's almost like an illusion, right? And here we have all the things happening at the bottom. That's what we see, the heart beating, the control of the heartbeat. And this almost looks like the thyroid here, right? And this to me looks like an eye. But is it coming from here going up, or is it coming from here going down? Because there's a connection as above, so below, right? I could go on and on studying that moon card, because it's like there's so much going on here. But then again, you keep asking, where's the moon? Where is the moon? And here we have the 8 facing you. You have the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords, we usually think of it as, this is the card of feeling stuck in a situation, not being able to find your way out, or feeling like you're stuck. But if you wanted to go out, you could go out. But here in this 8 of Swords, there's no sense of getting stuck here. There's so much purple here. This is like crown energy purple, okay? And if you, I don't know if how clear is the image, it's deep inside the darker purple, and as you go out, you see it gets lighter and lighter. And there's a true sense here of like understanding your way out from troubled water is with a sense of fairness. You have to use your higher mind here. You have to go all the way up in your higher level of awareness here to find your way out. Because the six swords are behind, and we have 2 swords, and the 6 swords behind are all different shapes, sizes. Some of them look like daggers and knives, right? These are all the different troubles, all the different things we've accumulated on the path. These are like 6 of Swords. We think of moving away from troubled water to calmer sea, right? And then here we have the 2 of Swords of equal size, like identical swords, right there in front of those, like of those 6 of Swords, almost saying this can be overcome, all of this, with fairness. This can be overcome with making a choice. All of this could be overcome by the way, the 2 of Swords is the card of the moon in Libra, fairness, Venus energy. Also a 2, also moon energy, the 2 of Swords. This is what my eyes was going to. This is what's important. The 6 of Swords, moving away from the trouble, it's almost like that's already been happened. That's already in the work. The 2 of Swords with the fairness and the justice of the situation and fighting the true path, you've overcome that energy. You are creating your own path here, Scorpio. You are creating your own balanced way, and it's something that goes way back. It's inherited, okay? It's inherited. And especially for those of you, this is a love situation. You are learning the give and take. You are learning to find balance in your love relationship. You are learning to not just use your inner knowing, your intuition, your mystics to get your way, your deeply feminine power to get your way. Because the High Priestess and the Moon, that deeply feminine energy, their receptive energy to just get, take. You are learning the give and take. You are learning to keep things balanced, to also not just be in the receiving mood, but to also give a little. Okay? And we can see it here. We don't see the moon, but we can't tell what's feeding what. If it's coming from up, that's feeding from below, that's feeding the top here, or from the top, that's feeding below. But there is a connection. Let's get a woman's card for you. This is the Women's Oracle card deck. Worth waiting for at the bottom. Divine timing is at work here. Yes, we have the wheel here. You are creating your own time though. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, there is divine timing at work, but you also, like, if it's something that you've been waiting on a love situation where you feel stuck, you couldn't get your way, you've been praying it wasn't coming, you are creating your own wheel of time. Because what you want to see is the rainbow after the storm. Okay, you're like, I'm done with the storm. I've already find my way out to troubles. Okay, and using fairness and justice, because this is a minor arcana. This is your doing. I'm finding my way out by using those major energy that are at your disposal, that are your blessing, your gifts from the universe. Okay, you are making this happen, Scorpio. And here we have calling in your soulmate. That's the card that actually came out for you. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualization. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Yes, 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 yes. If this is a love situation, you are ready to make this happen. Okay, divine timing or not, you are not waiting anymore. You're not gonna be stuck in any situation. You are interfering into this matter. You are creating your own wheel of time. Okay, what you wanna see is your rainbow. You are using your mystical power, your inner knowing, your divine feminine energy to bring this together. You are calling in your soulmate. You are not. It was worth waiting for. Now it says no more waiting. That's what you're saying. You are making it happen. You're ready to give and to receive the love. You're ready. This is a heart guardian you have. You're ready to be in that loving energy, like right now. Like right now, you want to make this happen. Swiftness, and it's happening fast, and you are making it happen. I hope this resonates with you, Scorpio, and please come back at the beginning of July. We'll be uploading the next set of weekly reading, and thank you so much for your continued support. And I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much. And remember, love is the only answer. Bye.